Okay, so this is the most angry I've been in the longest time, so excuse me if I'm like ranting, rambling, whatever else. So I've got to that point where I thought I'd go and look at other schools, have meetings with other Senkos, etc. to see what my options were regarding moving the twins out of their current school. I'm going to try not to obviously name any schools because I don't want to get myself in any trouble. So yeah, my first one today, local primary school. And I've been a bit nervous about it all day, but then I was telling myself, don't be stupid. You know, at the end of the day, you're interviewing them. It's what you're happy with, blah, blah, blah. Could not have been more wrong. Got in there. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that my child had additional needs before I went there, to be honest. I should have just gone in and asked my normal question. They wouldn't give a straight answer on whether they had spaces, or they said something along the lines of, there is spaces in that class, but it's a class of significant need already, so therefore we might not take your children, essentially. I don't know whether that's within the law or not. I'm going to find out because, yeah, I'm fuming about the way she's just spoken to me, essentially. So, yeah, straight away, why are you not happy with the school that they're in? Every single reason they've given is a good you know, they're not little things, they are big, significant reasons why I'm not happy with the school that they're in. And straight away, I could tell she was just going to be a bit of a, I don't know what a polite word is, but yeah, a piece of work. Everything that I was kind of saying I'm not happy with in the school that they're in at the minute, she was just like very dismissive of, well, you know, you don't know how significant your child's needs are, blah, blah, blah. Like, well, I know how significant my child's needs are, and I know what support he needs, and he's not getting the support that he needs in the right ways at the moment. Not every child with autism needs an EHCP, always a favourite. Well, you know, he can't do the work that any other, there is no other child in that class that is doing the work that he does. He can't write, we're starting to write, but you know, he can't do the majority of the things that children in the rest of the class can. But the thing that's really, really got me like so angry, so then she's giving me this full lecture on, you know, there is one child with a one-to-one, but that's only because they'd be so disruptive if they didn't have one-to-one. That is not a reason for a child to have one-to-one. If a child has the one-to-one primarily for their learning, my child needs one-to-one for his learning. So yeah, she's gone through all this big thing, and I'm already like, I just want to walk out because I could just tell, like, I don't know whether she was trying to put me off because she just didn't even want the children in her school, or quite why it was. With Ella's anxiety, she was so dismissive. She was just, it's just separation anxiety. I said, well, it's not just in the mornings, it's the whole way through the day. You know, she is struggling with school. She's not got issues at home. She's not got issues with separation from me. She's got issues with school. But yeah, what's absolutely got me like so angry is then she goes, well, obviously we couldn't have a child with behavioural issues in that class because there's already so many children with additional needs in the classroom. So I'm going to ask you again, and I want an honest answer. Does your child have behavioural issues? And it was like she did not believe that he hasn't. It was bizarre. Just because my child is autistic does not mean he's a naughty child. It does not mean he's going to smash the classroom up, disrupt other pupils. The level of ignorance still. This is a headmistress of a school. The absolute level of ignorance. So yeah, she's basically said she wants me to go away and have a really good think about it. Well, I'm not even considering your stupid school. Yeah, have a really good think about it, and then possibly they might let the twins go for a taster day. And then what am I meant to say to them? Oh, sorry, actually the headmistress doesn't like you, because they basically said they can go for a taster day, and then the board of governors and whoever else will sit down and make a decision on whether or not they want the children in their school based on Jaden's additional needs. I don't even know whether that is within the law. I'd hope it's not within the law, because it's disgusting if they can just, to say that they cannot meet a child's needs would be grounds that they could, but Jaden's needs aren't at that severity for them to say they couldn't meet his needs. What they're saying is it'll be a bit of an inconvenience because we've already got children with additional needs in the class, essentially. So how is that something that she could say and just kind of like, yeah, lovely, let's all be nice? No, that's not acceptable. How is that acceptable? He's not going to disrupt your class. He's not going to cause any problems. He just needs additional support.